lovely people, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name's Kirstin, this is where I art and craft, and as you've seen by the flippy flip, this is a design team project for Kreativ Paper Artisan, and we're using Howl-o-ween Pups. You can find a link to the kit down below along with a code for some money off your kit, which will be available until the end of October. You will also find a link to the other people in the design team that are making items with this kit. So let's start by giving you a flip through of it all. That's all the lovely papers that we have, but I'm going to make another paper, and I'm going to use, this is quite a thick 170, I would say, £62, 170 GSM paper bag, and I'm just going to take this apart. I'm going to make this, I did think about putting it in, I've got another one, so I might do the other one in as a bag, but this one I want to take apart and turn into, I'm hoping, at least one, if not 2 pages, because I'm going to do something else with it as well. Right, so it's quite easy just to open that bit apart, and then we're going to cut that off because it doesn't go the whole way down. Let's open this out. And in this fold there should be a join somewhere. There, it's there. That's not going to come apart very easy, but that's okay. Let's just oh, this glue was meant to stick. Right, so I've now got this, and what I'm going to do is, I don't mind it's about the crease lines in it, but I don't want all these white bits, so what I'm now going to do is I'm going to trim that down, and I'll be right back. I cut slightly more than I had originally thought I would off the top, mainly because it was then there was a crease line just about a quarter of an inch, and that's just wasn't, I don't mind the crease lines, but when it's that close to an edge it was going to impact. Now I just want to have a look and see. Yeah, I'm going to get 2 pages out of this, I hope. Now that side's kind of with these bones. I liked this. This is not Halloween in lots of ways, but I liked the fact it had the paw prints and the bones because of Halloween, you see, and I can make it more Halloween-y, I think. But this side doesn't have anything at all on it, and what I'm going to do this side is, I've got this Halloween napkin. Now that's way too dark to put on there, but I've taken, this is the thing with dark napkins, you often end up with a second lighter print. Look at that. So what I'm going to do is, we decided we wanted it that way round, didn't we? So I'm going to stick this down on here, and to do that, it's really simple. Really simple. I've got in here some PVA, which I've watered down a bit. Right, okay. And starting from the centre, just going to, and this will stick. You don't need to glue the page underneath because the glue will go through and stick. And if you try and glue the page underneath, you'll be in a right mess. Okay, so I've done that all. I had a wee mishap here because I went back to touch up, which you really shouldn't do, because as it dries, it becomes stickier and then you'll end up ripping it. Doesn't matter if I've gone off because I can sort that out later. So this is now going to dry, and then I'm going to have, this will be 2 pages, that's roughly half. So I'll have half with the spidery on and half with the house on. This is what they call funky foam here. It's a very thin foam that children often use to make pictures and things, but I'm going to use it to make stamps. I use an awl, and we just use it to draw with, creating a line. This is going to be quite big, but that's what I'm looking for. And then I'm going to do a line like that along the bottom. I've just realised that this ghost is going to bear resemblance to Pac-Man ghost if I'm not careful. Right, and there's the fold, so let's just do that down in that fold. And there's the other fold, so let's do a longer one down here. And what I'm wanting is, I'm just wanting a nice big-ish kind of fun ghost stamp. It's quite hard to do circles on these, that's what I've discovered. Oh, but that's okay, I don't mind that that's a bit of a squitty eye because it's a ghost. Let's do it round this way, and we maybe just do it the same and just do it straight across the bottom of that one. Do we want a kind of, let's do a kind of, do we make it a happy ghost? Let's make it a kind of, is it a happy ghost, or is it, let's put another bit in here, just at the edge here. And I just want this to add some character to some of the pages. That just looks like a very strange spider now because of the way the legs have worked out, the way the folds have worked out. So let's just make this more like a fold by putting another line in the middle. Oh, and I've just realised something, of course. This isn't necessarily going to work. Oh no, I've got picket fence. Let's how can I make this look more ghost-like? Well, do you know what? Let's cut it out and see. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. But let's cut it out and see. This is from the last month's kit, but because I had a bit of a trouble printing it, I've got about 6 copies of this left still. So I'm just going to use this just to see how it prints on the on the matte photo paper. thinking, there we go, I do somewhere have a white stamp and another white ink, but white ink can be very temperamental. But I'm hoping it's going to print really giving it that ghostly look. Let's just put it over the red because it's here. Just been better put it over the brown. There's lots of brown. Oh, see, I think that really works as a ghostly stamp over some of the pages. That's going to be fabulous. And see, even the second impression is good. So I'm going to mount that up. Just need a bit of card. I use Amazon envelope. And we're just going to mount that up on there. Glue stick. It's a lot cheaper than 20 quid for a set of stamps that you're not going to use. I'm going to do another ghost. Let's The other thing I thought I might do is a bat. Now let me think about a bat. Here's an image of a bat. There's a bat on a couple of these pages. Let's find an image of a bat. There's not a lot of images of a bat, which is why I'm saying I think I might do it. There's lots of pumpkins, so I'm not going to make a pumpkin. Oh, there's bats there on the background. And again, it's quite a straightforward image. I don't think you need to be much of a drawer to do these. You're talking about a sweep, but down there. So I'm not sure about the tail. Bats don't have tail. So there isn't a tail like that. There is a kind of end of the body, but not a tail like that. I think we can get it in here. What we're going to do. Okay, let's cut that out and see if that's any use whatsoever. That's okay. When you're... I nearly stuck my nail in it then. Right. Let me show you. Oh. Okay, this is the rose leaf I made. And can you see here? There is a nail print there. And it does print out on your... You see it because it's just another line, so you're going to see it. Let's stamp it on one of these pages, shall we? I don't think it matters that it's both inside and outside the frame. Inside and on the frame. Here we go. Shall we see? Shall we see? Let's see. Oh, look at that. I always get so surprised how good these stamps are, which is silly really. There we are. So I've got a wee bat stamp I can add. It's not that wee actually, so it's quite a big bat stamp, but I can add that to some pages as well. Let's just cut these out and stamp a couple of these. Should we put this ghosty in coming out the house? Let's put the ghosty in front of the house, shall we? Oh, how fun is that? Because it is just that subtle. Oh, is there a ghosty there? Oh, I like that. Let's put the other one somewhere. Bat there. So let's... See, I just love that fact that there's just... Oh, is that... Oh, it's a ghost. It's just so in the background with that picket fence. Loving that. It might be really cool over the purple as well. I think I prefer this other ghost to that one, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how things go as time progresses. That one just looks a bit comical, but maybe that's good. Maybe that's good because this whole thing's a bit of a... Oh, I quite fancy a bat there. Maybe done the bat slightly too big. I do love the way... I've no idea if this was done on purpose, but I do love the way this looks like he's got antlers. I love it. It's like he's tried to dress up as a deer. Right, let's put that there. Let's do it in grey this time. It'll be a bit subtler, which might be good. This is Memento London Fog. Let's put it down there like that and press it down. Look, I'm really liking the bat one. It is a bit big, but I'm still really liking it. If that was on a full, you know, if that was that size page, that would be fine. It's just maybe, oh, is it? I don't know. I might leave. Well, right. Okay, so let's leave them to dry. I've already started these tags. There's a video down below there's a video I'll link down below that will show you what I've done so far. But it's basically, it was the craft tags that I've covered in grey gesso and then stenciled on a spider web. What I need to do is I need to, now I think I know what I'm doing with them, I need to put backings on them, and then I'm going to put, I've got these bits and pieces now. This fella looks like he's full of energy and he's bounded right through this cobweb to get to those pumpkins. This fella, look at him, the way he's all stretched out actually looks like a spider, so I'm putting him like almost like he's the spider in that cobweb. And this one I'm going to make into a little yes, you know what I mean. Now if you watch the video of me doing this, I did it this way for a reason, and now of course I'm going to cover it up, so maybe I'll move that onto that tag instead and put this fella here. In fact, I could put him closer up as if he's there. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. I think what I'm going to do with this one is, if I can find them, let's have a look in here. Oh, I've got numbers. It's going to be too big. What colour? We don't want stars. I could use a little one, but I don't think I want to use a little one. I could use a coloured one, couldn't I? That would be a good idea. Why don't I use a orange one? That'd be like another pumpkin. In fact, right, okay. Going off piste a bit, hadn't thought about doing this. I need to find a way to have this standing upright. How can we do this? Let me think. Right, this is enamel accents. And what other things can I do? Oh, big. Oh, that's a bit small. Oh, and they've joined together. I had a feeling that might happen. Let's try by putting a big blob there. Let's get another one out. I've got enough so I don't mind the fact that I've thrown that one away. Because if I can turn this into a pumpkin, I'll be delighted, because that's what I'm trying to do. So instead of trying to do it straight from the bottle, Let's put that in there. Let's get a fine brush and let's try and paint it on. So let's start with seeing I've dotted on there. Let's start with pumpkin mouth. Didn't need as much as that, did I? I'm going to turn it round just because it's going to be easier to then do pumpkin eyes this way up. I should have gone and got one of my proper fine brushes instead of using this, but never mind. That's alright. Way too much. I already had enough out there from when I just primed it. Never mind. Pumpkin eyes. There we go. I'll leave that to dry. Let's sort the backs of these out. These two don't need a backs. These three do. Let's burnish that one down. Okay, so we need to get the crocodile out. Well, actually no. Right. So that's with that. Let's not touch that yet. Right, so we're going to put this one on here. So let's see if I've got a purple. Oh, see, the silver might kind of go with the web, even though the web's done in frostbite, which is a blue. Oh, that's actually all right, isn't it? So let's just use those silver ones then. I was just thinking I'd quite like a word on these, and I was thinking, but you haven't got the font I've got there is a bit thing. And then I thought, oh, wait a minute, I did buy stamps. I bought stamps for 3 things on this stamps. This is the stamps I bought. They're by All Create. They're brand new. I bought it for the shiver, for the boo, for this window, for bone glitter. Bone glitter, come on. Trick or treat bag. I didn't buy it for the ghosts, which is just as well because I've now made ghost stamps, but these are actually a different ghost stamp, so maybe I'll use them. Maybe I won't. I think actually there's nothing on the inside of them. The pumpkins are quite fun as well. So I might end up using this. I probably won't use the window or the tree. Who knows? I might do. I'll use the window and the tree elsewhere probably. But I wanted the boo and the shiver. So I think boo in this one would be really cool. That's me jumping ahead. Slow down, Kirstin. Let's think first of all, do I want to put anything behind these? I don't think I want to put anything behind him. I don't think I want to put anything behind either of them actually. But I do want words on them. So let me see. Shall we stick them down first? Let's stick them down first. I'm going to stick them down. I'm going to ink them up first. Boo. Brand new, so let's just print it off here and see how it... Oh. Right, I think it's going to have to go on, because I can't print it on top of that. It's going to have to go on top of something. So what am I going to print it on? I'm not keen to print it on white, but we can use the orange. And if we can unfold it to stamp it, and then we can fold it back to put it on the page. There we go. So he's like a spider coming out of his web and going boo. Let's just fold that one over again, I think. I'll wait till that dries. Oh dear. Right, and what about this one? What are we going to put? We don't want to put boo again, do we? Oh, see, I wonder if we could put, no. Shiver. Let's put shiver on this one. Okay. Oh, well, you can see it. It's not terribly clear, but it's clear enough. Oh, actually, it's fine. It's fine. It was just the way the light was shining on it then. Okay, let's clean that off. And now let's stamp something on the back of these. For the trick or treat bag, I'm going to use pumpkin spice, and I'm going to put that on the one which is this one. So let's put this one on here. That's really quite fun, that. So where have we got to? Oh, right, I was going to do that as well. Oh dear, this video is never going to end. Right, I'll do spice marmalade once Rusty Hinge dried, and then we'll have seedless preserves, and we're also having a think about, oh no, we put the shiver on that. This is now dry enough to put this on this one, isn't it? This one's going boot. That can go on there. Sorry about that. These are still not quite dry, but we can continue to deal with these ones. Now this is going to go here, so let's stick him down. This one is going up here with its shiver, which is catching the light but disappearing more and more into the background, and we need something else up here maybe, and I don't have a clue what might go up there because I don't have, oops, maybe, well, we'll see. This is now dry, so let's put this up. It'll just end up sitting in a pocket somewhere without a ribbon on. You don't always need ribbons on them. Look at that. I love that. That is just so much fun. That is just so much fun. Making that into a pumpkin. So if you've got these orange ones, make them into pumpkins. I want something else on there, and I'm trying to think what I've got, and I can't think of anything, and I don't want to do some more stamping, though I could do some more stamping, I suppose. I want a wee bit of something on there. What have I got in my, I don't really, none of these things are really, I could just put some, why would I put some wee gems? That just doesn't make sense. Stop looking in that. Stop looking in that. How about if I look in, this is going to be just as silly probably. Let's have a look and see if I've got anything in here that maybe I could stick on. It wants to be not too big. And I've made a right mess, haven't I? I'm pretty sure I don't actually have anything. Oh, see, oh, part of me, I don't know why part of me is thinking about that. An owl. Don't know. I've got lots of owls. Oh, is that a cobweb by chance? Look at that. That's a cobweb. Right. Do I just put a bit of, maybe I put a bit of the orange behind this as well. I wish I had a bit of purple. but I don't. So, oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And I think, well, I'll leave it just now and see how that dries. I might decide I want to just put a bit of Fabri-Tac underneath there, just to hold it in place, but we'll see how it dries. Now I need to think about a bit of ribbon for these two. I've got this. How fab is this? This is sari silk. Well, it's not sari silk at all, it's just silk. That's short silk, so they do it, the waft one colour and the weave the other, so that when they tear it you get this. And I think if I can get this to go through there, this might be really cool, because it's kind of, so what I need to do is I'm trying to think how I want to do this. The colour's really good, but the execution of this through that hole ain't going to happen, because I think it's just going to, let's try, because I'm pulling it through multiple threads as well. Oh no, look, look how cool is that? That's worked. Oh, I can't tell you how delighted I am that's worked. Look at that, perfect. Let's do another one of those. Oh, but of course I haven't done my covered me things in the back yet, because these weren't dry yet, and they are dry now. No, yes they are, they're dry enough to do. Right, let's put some spice marmalade on them. I'm sorry, this video has turned out a bit bitty, because I started by doing one thing and I ended up doing other things that I wasn't even thinking of doing. So I'm sorry, it's just kind of got a bit silly. Let's put a bit of that on there. Oh, see, I'm not convinced about that at all. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort these out once this is dried and put them on, and then put the bit of sari silk that's not sari silk on, and get the page back, and I will come and just do a show. I'll tidy up and I'll come and just do a show of what I've done in this video, because of course there was our stamps as well. Oh, crying out loud, yes. All right, so I'll see you at the end. I'm back with the bits we've got. This is a cut off bit that has lots of pumpkins and this cat, so I'm going to keep that because I might end up fussy cutting out them and using that. Here are my 2 pages. I've just cut slightly different. You see, this has got more pumpkins along the bottom. This one's got more of this cobweb in it. Where we've got the double Halloween here, well, the whole of this is going to have to be covered up with something. But I thought I might print out a banner or something that says Howl-o-ween, because there isn't actually anything inside the kit that says Howl-o-ween, so I think I might do that. That one's less noticeable because you don't quite know what that is, and I might just put a bit of trim or something along there. I could even put another row of pumpkins along the top there actually. Oh, right, anyway. These are the 3 stamps I made, and these are our tags. Now they're finished with their hole reinforcers that just kind of cover up any rough bits on the other side. I love how these tags have turned out. I really, really do. I was already pleased with the way that the cobwebs had come out, but just this whole this pumpkin is going to be I'm going to be making all kinds of things now. I can't believe I haven't thought about doing that before. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this it's really a preparation video. Next one we'll get down to making, and between now and then I better get to doing some fussy cutting of all the bits out so that we can just get on with it. Remember, all the details are down below, and please check out the other collaborators and see what they're doing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Keep crafting. Take care.